So as you can see, I've got all the joists in. They're just sitting in the joist hangers at the minute. And I've got a sheet to ply down. There's actually two sheets here. There's the first sheet, which sits in this position, and that's just been cut to shape, and it's got a couple of screws just holding it in place. And then I've laid another sheet down on top of that, and this sheet is what will go here. So it's an awkward shaped piece. It's going to have a cutout here and funny angles and whatever. So what I'm going to do is measure the distance from here to here across, and then I'll plot that there, and I'll just make several measurements, and I'll just go down and I'll get the correct angle of this wall on this sheet. So there'll be a line like here, say, and then a step in, and then another line coming out. And I know that's about 19 degrees, so I can double check that. And then I'll cut this sheet to the right shape and slide it in here, and then I'll do the final piece, which is where the camera currently is. So the tricky bit's putting this step in, because it's difficult to see exactly how I'm going to plot that forward, and of course it's at 90 degrees to this, so it's going to run up like that. There you go, that'll work. So if I put that at the corner and then get that parallel to that joist, it gives me the location on this line. And do the same here. I would say that's about as good as I'm going to get. Right. Well, that gives me two positions. I think I'm going to end up having to cut that a second time there. Right, same deal. It's set up to cut on the curve. So that one I've cut all the way along. So now I need to get the jigsaw out, get the track saw put away, get the jigsaw out, and I can start finishing the cuts. So I've pulled the sheet as far this way as I can, and I've checked that I'm not going to saw into the sheet below. And now I'm going to cut up to here, cut along there, just to free this section, just remove a bit of the waste. I didn't cut right through at the end. Oh, I've missed the end with the circular saw, the tiny bit. Oh, damn it. Now, I think I'm going to have to try and do this cut. Although, actually, first I'll cut this one, because I've got just a tiny bit hanging on at this end. I'll just finish that. Right, I'm going to cut along the further line, because it's only going to give me a few millimetres of error. It's a small enough error, I don't think it would make any odds. Didn't bank on that. Right, there you go. It's cut to size. Now to see if it fits. So first things first, I've got that raggedy edge where I didn't quite cut through, so. Right, let's see if it fits. Of course, if it doesn't quite fit, it's going to be an absolute pain to get back out. But I think, oh no, I'm an absolute mile out there. Absolute mile out. What did I screw up there? So if I set a mark in 10mm there, 0 there, and run the circular saw down there, I think that will correct that. A treat. and it will go in. I've got a little bit of a gap down that end, but if I close that up, then it'll open up that side, but it'll be fine. Pretty good. That's not bad for a first go. That's pretty close. These things are always a little bit inaccurate, so I've trimmed it. Let's see if it fits now. It's down. That's good. Let's tighten it up with this board next to it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, right. So, see, the board-to-board gap is really tight. No gap there. Here, no, there's no plaster there. Here, yeah, so, yeah, it's a mil or two. Yeah, nice and tight there. A little bit bigger here. Good and tight there, yeah, so I was worried here. I thought there was like 50 mil or so. Along this edge, yeah, that's not bad. It's a bit more than I'd like here. Nothing the skirting won't hide. So there we go, and it's well on the joist, so yeah, perfectly safe. Oh, there we go. That's the second piece in. So getting this piece in was tricky. It looks like it should just be a straight run with that end cut off at the right angle. Turns out that wall actually leans in towards me a bit at this end, and I didn't notice, but I had to cut about 15 mil off that end. So that end was 0, and this was in this way, nearly 15 mil. So yeah, what I've ended up with, because I trimmed the length, thinking that was the problem. So I've ended up with a gap here of nearly 10 mil, but you know, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. The skirting's like 20 mil thick, so it'll cover that, no trouble. But yeah, it's in. But blimey, that was hard. Now I've just got this one last piece here to do, which is the most awkward shape of all. I have got a 90-degree here, but both of those are not 90-degree cuts. That one leans out by 19 degrees, and this one I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do next, and I would say there's probably about 10 cuts to get that right, because it's going to have to be put in, taken out, put in, taken out. The good thing is though, I like the fact I've laid this in 2 strips, because it means the off-cut from this piece has about the right angle already for going here. So I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to use this off-cut here for that area, and I'll just fit a little fixing plate in the end. So I've got another off-cut, and I'll just cut it, and I'll put a gusset plate from below, and I'll domino it. It'll be amply strong. That's the off-cut from this board here when I cut down here, and it's really irritating. If I cut the off-cut in half to make it easier to handle, and if I hadn't cut it in half, it would have fitted perfectly. But well, I can fix that. That's not a great problem, and it means I don't have to cut over here. I've got the rest of the board that did this one, and it's more than half the board, and I don't want to have to cut it down just for that little gap there. As you can see also, this board is a really good match for that hole. The angle's not quite right. I need to cut about 20-25 mil off that end, but this end looks about right. One slight trim later, and the piece is in. Now all I've got to do is cut a little fixing plate there. There we go, that's the little patch piece in, just here. Probably can't even see that. Because it's actually part of the offcut, the grain is a perfect match, the colour's a perfect match. Unless you're actually looking for it, you wouldn't even see it. And that's not even dominoed into place yet, that's literally just placed in place. So once I've dominoed that and given it a flush sound, I doubt you'll even see it.